Regg.
Yep.
We saved the best for last, man.
Yeah, we did. This is the man who inspired all of this.
All of this.
He
It was his
started the
idea.
tour.
It was his idea for
It
us
was
to
his
come to the
idea.
school
Yep.
and talk to the students, be the principal for the day.
Yeah.
He gave us this dookie rope change, too.
Yeah, we look like
Ooh.
CB4.
Yeah.
Look like Gusto.
And also, we met Bo last year. We had the contest, the jerk chicken
the best damn
contest.
jerk chicken contest.
Michelle got in touch with me and said, "Listen, I got somebody who's a jerk chickenologist." Mm-hmm. And he came in on fire.
Yeah. that was-
Ready.
Yeah, and gave great commentary on the jerk chicken, too.
He left pretty full,
While
too.
chewing.
I think he took a plate home, too. We seen some stuff missing. I think, Bo, you took a plate home, didn't you?
Jerk chicken has been my love since 1993. I'm at Western Connecticut. My college roommates, there's 5 of us. Mama Grant walks in with a big pot of something delicious. And it was jerk chicken, rice and peas, and I fell in love.
That was
It's
it.
been my, it's unbelievable.
You
And
Jamaican?
Mama Grant, Rich Grant, one of my college roommates, brother to this day, his mama. And that opened my eyes to the most beautiful food in the history of the world.
Yeah, listen, jerk chicken, he don't have to be Jamaican. The love he has for jerk chicken,
Undeniable.
Listen, he's there. He's at the Pasa Pasa.
I mean, I don't know how many people you had show up with a jerk rubric. You know what I mean? Or a jerk resume. I had a jerk resume.
He had the whole resume. And we wanted to have him last year. The last one, too, but you were busy. You couldn't participate in the last one. We'll do it again.
All right, that's
We're
awesome.
going to make it bigger and better. So
this was going to be much bigger.
I love it.
The plan is to have it downtown during the Jerk Festival.
The finals will
That's
be
the
there
plan.
on stage in front of the
That's what I love about these guys. They're always getting better. They're always thinking. They're always improving. I love it.
Bo, tell me about the school, man. You add a sense of excitement to the school, and all the kids and the teachers we talk to, when we mention your name, their eyes lit up.
Yeah.
What is it different that you do, and why do you do it how you do it?
I just feel blessed to have a job and to be here, to be honest with you. Married in Connecticut guy. My dad was a longtime coach, so we moved around a whole bunch. I think we had, my older sister had 17 different houses she lived in because he was a college coach moving all around.
Right.
Then he was at Southern Connecticut. The head coach got released or moved up, and then they didn't choose to keep him on the staff. So then we ended up in Meriden, in the neighborhood, all 3 and 4 family homes, and it was a blessing that I had parents, that I had 2 parents, that I had a house, and I had all those things. And one thing that my mom, who passed 2 years ago, she made sure I got through middle school. Because in middle school, a couple things happened. Number 1, I was failing. Number 2, I was also doing things in the neighborhood you shouldn't be doing.
Right.
So she conquered both. 1, changed her work hours. She was an overnight nurse. During the day nurse, she went to overnight. Now, if you work in the city and the nurse, that's 2 totally different jobs.
Yeah.
And then she checked on me during school to make sure I was passing classes and I was going to class. And then the second thing, she created a Scared Straight program.
Remember that?
She created her own. She had her own cops, and they met with me, and they
Did
talked
she?
about kids in the neighborhood. Yeah. I went to Meriden Police Department for about an hour, 2 hours. They walked me through the process. If you get caught doing what this kid's doing, if you get caught doing this is what's going to happen. And she stayed on it. Then I was blessed for the game of football. Went through Platt High School. Then I couldn't get it. I did enough. Couldn't get into any schools, so my dad sent me to this prep school in Ashburnham, Mass, because he was the coach. He had all these connections. The guy said I can get him in, but I can't really get him in, but we're going to try. So I didn't graduate high school in May with my class. I went to Cushing and spent the whole year, finished number 1 in my class.
Cushing Academy?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, okay.
Life-changing experience. But the first day I'm walking down and I'm like, why did I get this opportunity? So many kids in my neighborhood didn't. Many of the kids didn't graduate high school, and I was blessed. And I always take that approach to wherever I'm working at. I feel blessed to be this job, and I want to help make an impact on other kids. I owe people that.
How long have you been at the Crack Academy?
I've been a principal here. We opened the school 14 years ago.
14.
14 years ago, we were at downtown Hartford. We were at the Coat Building.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was interesting, boy. They said, "Where's the school at?" And well, it's gonna kind of be like y'all ain't telling us
It's
the
somewhat
truth.
like over here.
It's over there, but we went in there. It was just one hallway,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even finished. So we had 2 young ladies. One is still working here. We had 3 actually who came
You
in.
just
and
talked
hired.
to one who said she was with you since
Yeah,
day
she's
one.
been with since day one, which is amazing. That we were just in the hallway, and it was just grade 7 and 8, and people didn't even know it was a magnet school. They just wanted to come. Here's the other thing: people said they were coming, but they didn't register. So we had to walk through the streets of Hartford literally with our computers and go to people. Yo, is Johnny home? Who's that?
Wow.
I'm Mr. Ryan, the principal. Yo, you got to sign up. All right, come on.
Wow.
I remember one time I went to one neighborhood. They were partying. It was like a Friday. Let me put this away. I go, no, you're good. Like we just got to get this signed. So we had to make sure we registered everyone.
Now you go from one hallway to this.
This is unbelievable.
Yes.
You know, I coached at Syracuse. I was a grad assistant. This helps recruit.
Yeah.
When we were in the Colt building, that didn't help us recruit.
No.
That was
No, you losing them. You losing them with that one.
we lost the top-notch violinist.
Why did we lose the violinist?
We almost had a D1 piano player.
Until we brought her in.
Yeah, we had a piano player in the portal, and she came over and saw what we was working with. Like,
A piano in a portal. Okay.
That was something you talk about. That was one of the greatest jobs I think I ever had in my life. Mm-hmm. I went to Syracuse University 3 years as a grad assistant. I shut my mouth. I listened, learned. I did anything they wanted, and that's what you did. You were like a peon. Like you did whatever they. So I was there 3 years, worked 19 hours a day. My best man at my wedding is now at BC as a athletic director. Him and I left every day around 1 o'clock, got up at 5 and went back, and we did that every single day for 3 years. But we knew what we had to do. You had to get sandwiches sometimes. You had to get, you had to do whatever they told, game plan. You had to color in plays. You had to type things in. Whatever they needed, I did. But what I learned was the learning aspect, how passionate these coaches are in learning. One of the guys I coached with was a mentor of mine, Coach Pascaloni, was a Cheshire guy. He was a teacher. And then Coach Ed Ogeron won the national championship for LSU. He was one of my mentors. But I learned, if I didn't have that opportunity, just learning from them, it was amazing. Some people go there, they have a vision, and I'm going to go do this. Now I'm going to be great at this job that I'm here now, I'm blessed to have, and I'm going to make it work and learn.
What are you bringing here that you learned? Like, I know it's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But what have you learned throughout your travels and everything that you implement here?
The number one thing is, my dad is a longtime coach. We had a guy, you remember the guy in the Super Bowl who caught the ball behind his back? David Tyree?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His coach is like my uncle. He worked out, he looked after me in Syracuse, Coach Goldman. And my dad said he could coach any position because he just researched it and he would learn. And that's something, I was a PE teacher, but I just read everything. I'm a 5-time author. And read everything to make our school better. That's what I learned from that, just how they just learn. We won the Liberty Bowl. We were 8-2, and next thing you know, our coach is bringing in Virginia at the time, who had the Barber twins, and we were learning from them. I'm like, this is amazing. We're 8-2 Big East champs, and he's still learning and trying to get better. And every day mattered of how we were going to get better, how you teach, how you plan, everything. So that's what I learned.
Now, how do you pick, or do you pick the teachers and everything that work here?
That's an awesome question. A couple things they have to have. One, a love for students, and that has to be evident. Like, you can say, oh, I care about students, but what have you done? Like, what actions? Second thing is they have to be a great teammate. So one of the things I brought here from Syracuse is our teachers meet in teams beyond their prep, so they meet a lot, and we want them to meet. It's way better if us three collaborate than just me, and that's what we do with our kids, so we put that in. You have to be a great team player. And the last one, which I think is incredibly important, you got to want to learn. We may have to do some things differently. We may have to change. We may have to adjust whatever's best for the kid. And you have to care enough to want to do that and believe that that kid can learn. So those are the things.
Yeah, teachers have to be still willing to learn. Even though you're a teacher, still willing to learn. Things change.
All the time.
Man, that's in life. You have to
Things change.
Be willing to learn no matter what level you at. There's always something you can learn.
And you got students from all over the place. We met a young lady from Salem.
Yeah.
She comes in an hour every day to school.
It is an amazing deal, especially now that we're out here. We have kids from all over. Most of our kids come from Hartford, and then the suburbs for us is like East Hartford. That would be a suburb.
Right.
New Britain. We get a couple from Meriden. We get kids from all around here. It's an amazing 40 buses out there every day.
Yeah. Now you've been in for 14 years.
Yep.
How did you get this job? What was the application process for you when you decided to come for this job? What was it?
So what's pretty crazy is I was a teacher at J.C. Clark Hartford, Clark Street.
On Clark Street.
One of my most favorite jobs I've ever had in my life. Loved it. Was named Teacher of the Year. Side note, they asked me to come speak, right? Teacher of the Year to all new teachers. I'm up there speaking, and I look out in the audience 25 years ago, and I see her right there. And that was that. It was my wife. I waited to
Right
go.
there.
And I met her. Said, "Who's that lady over there?" She was teaching at Annie Fisher. Right now, she's principal at Freddie Wish. And 25, yeah. So that was the most telling thing. But I went from Clark to McDonough School, and then I was principal in Cromwell. What's amazing there is in Cromwell is that there was 70 people going for the job, and I was able to get
70?
it. 70.
Wow.
And I was able to get it, and they believed in me, and they were getting rid of their principal. We were last in the DERG, so the reference group in reading, writing. When I left, the last 3 years, we were number 1 or 2 or 3 in all of them, and we created a partnership with Central called a professional development school. The young lady who's my superintendent, she's now the dean of CCSU. We just finalized the MOU to be a partnership with CCSU as a professional development school. So that means there's bodies coming in. They can work with kids. They'll learn, student teachers, interns, all types of like the
amazing.
hospital approach of
amazing.
just bringing tons of bodies in to be around our kids.
Yeah.
Now, you said you got a job in Cromwell, being principal.
Yep.
Pretty good school.
Yeah.
What made you say, you know what, I'm going to leave this school? You took it to number 1.
Yeah.
What made you say, I'm going to leave this school?
The opening. So the opening came in Hartford. I did apply when I was assistant principal. Then I didn't get a principal job in Hartford. So I wanted to really become
the
a principal.
area.
It was, huh?
The area?
I wanted to be in Hartford.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I went to Cromwell, and I was the first principal. They have kids that come in from Hartford. I visited every single kid's home before they came to Woodside.
So
Like a
you was
coach.
really
You like a
recruiting.
coach, man.
Yeah,
Come here. So when we in English,
yeah.
I want you to know this is how we going to do it. I don't know how you did it at other school.
We ain't doing it that way.
See, they teach to the left.
Yeah, no.
We're going to go this way.
My dad said I was the choice principal. Like his choice students, I was the choice principal. But that was great. That was the people were there were great. Families were great. My niece actually was from Hartford. She went to the school with me.
Did she?
We were able to get her in. So that
Doing
was
a
pretty
great
awesome.
job, boy. You're doing a great job,
Thank
man.
you.
You are.
Tell me the most special thing about this school before we let you go. What's the biggest reason this school is a success?
The staff, the teachers, and the kids. I really think it's the staff and their willingness to work together and do things that are a little different. For example, we have we got to get kids to goal in reading, and we put in some reading programs, some repeated reading. They went with it. I was just upstairs testing. Kids are making huge gains. But if staff put up a front and say, I don't want to do this, I ain't going to change, I have all my lessons prepared, those kids wouldn't make the progress. Our teachers care about each other. They care deeply about the kids, and they love the school. We have 15 staff that were here since year 1. We call them the OGs, original greatness.
Ooh,
See, there it is right there.
Like
There it is
that.
right
Some
there.
are gangsters, but what's that?
Original greatness.
yeah, that's dope.
The Honor Grace Academy of the Arts. Bo, thanks for checking in with us. We appreciate it. And it's your fault that we did this whole tour.
Yeah.
You're
Awesome.
the reason why we did the whole
Did
tour
you
and visited
think
every school.
once we came to this school that this would happen? Because we didn't know.
No. What I didn't, I'm going to be honest, one of the things that we've done this for years. I used to run a camp in Hartford called the National Youth Sports Program, and we would bring folks in. And actually, my great friend who helped me with the program, he's coaching at Texas A&M. He's got a big one. He's from Hartford, right across, Sean Spencer. But we brought in some folks, and they went with the kids. We brought y'all in, and you guys were so ingrained with the kids. It was absolutely amazing. I'm like, that's what it's supposed to be. Other people, you can tell them to come in, say, what's the plan? He went outside, and y'all just started playing with the kids, taking
That's what it's
pictures.
about.
It was absolutely amazing. So you kind of came and were great with the kids, wanted to play with them. And they love it. Just get a ball and start throwing it. Even if they can't play.
Yeah.
You know, and the joy in your faces and what you two bring to the community is absolutely, I love it.
Man,
I love it.
Thanks for having us, and I think Craig owes you a check because you're the reason why we did everything.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Through here, man. Hey, keep doing a great job, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep that energy up too, because they say if the head fall, the body falls.
I love it. I heard this guy had a torn labrum, right, from throwing those
Yeah, he was
bombs.
Yeah.
He was out for a few days.
I was out on IR for 3 weeks.
That's why I heard he's like Phillip Rivers. He's coming back.
Yeah. Phillip Rivers, man. Phillip did all right.
You see him fall over the line though. He
Yeah,
fell
he
over.
did.
He just
Yeah,
fell.
Phillip
it
got
wasn't
about
a
2
regular
quarters
football
left.
fall
No, it wasn't
either.
no
That
football.
was like
Nah.
high fall. And
That
it takes
was-
a long time to get up.
That was the pop fall. That's what that was.
Pop fell down.
And one last thing I want to show y'all. So my grandson goes there. He's in 4th grade, right?
Yeah.
See that pole right out there? I park way up top of the hill. So last year we're walking down. Listen to this story. 20 degrees out. He usually walks behind me. I can't find him. You saw the movie Christmas Story?
Yeah.
Right there.
No, not the tongue. Not the tongue.
He's locked in on the.
He's stuck.
He's got his lips. He's got his tongue. I called my wife. What do I do? My wife said, "You need to leave him there. Let everybody come in and see what
that.
happens when you." And Jean, our secretary, much better athlete than me. She was able to come run the 40 and bring it there,
some
pour
warm
water,
water.
and blood all over the place. Yeah, but that's a real thing. It was locked in. Like when I say locked,
locked?
Oh my God!
That's like when 2 dogs get stuck. You put the hot water on the dogs.
When the last time you seen a dog stuck? You see the dog stuck. Somebody, go get some hot water.
Yeah. Your hot water. You ain't lying.
Hey, Paul, thanks a lot.
Thanks, y'all. You made my day.
Hot now, 3-7.